Okay, coming to the coding part, these are all the steps that we are going to do one by one. Okay, first import all required modules. So like we discussed earlier, we have to first import all the required modules like beautiful soup and request. So let's do that. From VS4 import beautiful soup. That's what you need, and then you need a HTML code. So let's start with a very basic HTML piece of code. So let's call it HTML code is equal to, let's put a p tag here with some random text, maybe welcome to web scraping tutorials using Python. Okay, and then we have to first convert this HTML code to beautiful soup object using an parser, and generally in Python you have an inbuilt parser called HTML parser that comes inbuilt with Python, but it is recommended that you use a parser called 𝗀XML, which is fast, and that is a recommendation by, even beautiful soup documentation says that uh, it's better to use 𝗀XML as it is the best parser out there. So let's create a soup object. Soup is equal to beautiful soup, and then we pass in HTML code first as an argument, and then we give in the parser here. So since I've talked about 𝗀XML, let's do it 𝗀XML. And now we have a soup object here. Now this is where our scraping process goes. So from this HTML code, I would like to extract this text inside the p tag. So this is what I want to extract. So let's do it quickly. Let's call it p text is equal to, from this soup, I'm going to use find function, soup.find, and since this is present inside the p tag, let's find p tag, find p, and first just print what is this p text and see what does it give us. So we'll run it. Okay, we got the entire string HTML code as this, but I don't want this p tags in my output. So for that we have to use ptext dot get text. What this get text function will do is it will only give us this text which is present in between the HTML tag. So let's quickly run that and see what do we get. Okay, welcome to web scraping tutorials using Python. We have got only text here. So that's how you extract text from HTML code, and this is just a simple example. Okay, let's add another tag HTML code to this h tag. Let's call it h3. That's my channel name, so let's use it code with RAM, and that's HTML. Now here, suppose if we want to print the text of first we have to find h3, right? So let's call it h3 underscore text is equal to soup dot find, and I'm going to find h3. I want to print code with RAM, and that is present inside a h3 tag. So I have to first select h3 tag and then print h3 underscore text dot get text, and we'll print it, save it and print it. Okay, we got what is present inside the p tag first, that is the output of this statement, and then the output of this statement which is present inside the h3 tag, which is code with RAM. So another way to print this text is you could directly print like this, print soup.p. What this statement soup.p does is it selects the p if it is present inside the soup and gives us. So if we print it, let's comment this out and print this, what will show. Okay, it is showing you the entire p tag that is present in our HTML code. And now if we want to print the text inside it, let's call get text on this, save it and then run. Okay, we got the text of the p tag. So this is another way to extract text from the HTML tags. Find is normally used because this HTML code is really simple. We just have only two elements in this HTML. So it's kind of simple to use this soup.p.getText. But if the HTML is very complex and you have to exactly find a certain p tag or a certain history tag, in that cases we use find. So I'll tell you about it as we go along in this tutorials. Okay, let's also do the same thing with h3. Instead of h3 and all, let's delete this out. Let's say soup dot, we have to find h3 dot get text, and let's run and see. Let's clear this out and see. Now run. We have to get both the strings. Yeah, this is the string text present inside the p tag, and this is the text present inside the history tag. So this is just a basic web scraping tutorial. It's not really web scraping because I have given this HTML code. So it's just, this is how you parse HTML and extract information from HTML files. So in the next tutorial, we'll be discussing about how do you actually do web scraping. Like you make a request. See, you can also see that we are not using any requests here. We are not making any request to any web page out there. So in the next tutorial, I'll be discussing about how do you make a request to an external to a URL, get the response from that and convert that response to a soup object and do this scraping process like we have done here, all this process. So I'll discuss that in the next video, and thanks for watching.